Today I have a video where we were able to use the tribes in Elite Force 10 to help us drop this Alamo on 2. The first hit is done by Capone. The purpose of this hit is to get the shock launcher here with Spark and the 3 rocket launchers up top. As you can see, he delayed his smoke on the bottom there until Sparky hit that mine, just to make the shock mine, just to make sure that he had plenty of time to get into position. We decided to run dead end for a weekend. We had a lot of people busy and just couldn't commit to massive attack that weekend. So if you look at his flare points, you'll see that it saved him a lot of GB from clearing these mines over here, giving Spark health. He's going to go for the triple hack here. He hasn't marked anything yet. I like to do that ahead of time, and he typically does as well. Just must have forgot. But with all the weapons around, the cannons, he was able to do the triple hack, get the last one out just in time. From here, he's just going to use his troops to one-boat a rifleman to kind of take the damage from these towers. All those critters, just amazing to see. It's freaking awesome. The long shocks up top are going to be very helpful with this hit. It's going to allow him to get a lot more done than you would typically see after doing 4 hacks. So more critters out before they get into range of that MG. You're just hoping that the cannons and the boom cannon and the towers were going to target them a little bit more, but it turned out just fine. One shock on those the MG and flame. That extra long shock timing is just awesome. That's only the 3rd shock he's thrown up there. 4th shock in total, and as you can see, he just completely opened up this side, allowing me to go in with a 2nd hit and get it in 2. So now he's just clearing mines, getting ready for me. He had a little bit of extra GBE. And I went pretty quick right after him. So the plan with this hit was I smoke up in this pocket area here, focus on the mortar there, clear it, and then I'm clearing these other 8 weapons, and I'm going to flare back and use the extra critters to my advantage to distract and keep as many girls alive for the core snipe as possible. So flare on to the mortar there, do a shock that gets all of them. Shocked, I believe, a couple of my girls, but I didn't care. Didn't need to shock these close rocket launchers as they were in the safe range. So I shocked the rocket launchers above this boom cannon and these MGs just to make sure that I wasn't in range. Once that MG was gone, I was able to flare back. You'll see my critters go out. Probably a little late, but did the trick. And I'm just going to kind of let them spread freely and clear here. Another critter up top, just trying to save as many girls as possible. And then I just dump as much barrage and GB artillery on those 3 MGs just so I don't have to mess with them when I get down there. Because going after those, you bring in this machine gun, you bring in the rocket launchers. It's just not a very safe place. Finally was able to get a critter. Wanted to save a couple extra girls. Fortunately was on call with Capone at this time. We were planning this base out, trying to figure out how to do it in 2, and he told me to flare back up just to try to get out of this boom cannon range as much as possible. Don't think it would have made a big difference, but it's always nice to be on call while you're doing a hit. So as you can see, those long shocks, we really use that to our advantage. The extra critters, we used to our advantage to keep as many girls alive as possible. And I had about 16 seconds left on this course knife when it fell. This was another AZ tutorial video brought to you by Elite Force 10. Hope you guys are all enjoying and happy booming.